Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to pull back the curtain and talk about what actually powers generative AI. You've probably heard terms like transformers, LMs, and GANs, but what do they really mean? And how do they work together to create things like ChatGPT, Midjourney, or DALL-E? If you're new to AI or you just want to understand the tech behind the magic, you're in the right place. Let's break it down one step at a time. First up, transformers. Transformers are the core technology behind most modern AI models, especially those that generate text. They were introduced by Google researchers in a 2017 paper titled "Attention is All You Need," and yes, that paper changed everything. Before transformers, we had models like RNNs and LSTMs. These worked well but had limitations. They processed data in order, one word at a time, which made them slow and hard to scale. Transformers changed the game by introducing something called self-attention. This allows the model to look at all words in a sentence at once and understand the relationships between them, not just the ones nearby. So when you give a sentence like "the dog that chased the cat was barking," the model understands that "was barking" refers to the dog, even though the cat came in between. That's powerful. It means the model can understand context, both nearby and far apart, in a very efficient way. Now let's talk about large language models, or LLMs. You've heard of GPT-3, GPT-4, Claude, Gemini, Llama. These are all LMs. An LM is basically a transformer that's been trained on a massive amount of text data, books, websites, articles, conversations, to predict the next word in a sequence. So if I say, "the sun rises in the model will likely predict the next word as east." By learning from trillions of examples, the model starts to understand language patterns, grammar, style, tone, logic, even humor. Now here's the cool part. It doesn't memorize text, it learns patterns. That's why you can ask ChatGPT to write a poem in the style of Shakespeare, or explain quantum physics like you're 5 years old. It creates brand new content based on everything it has learned, without copying the original. LLMs are behind tools like ChatGPT, Bard, Claude, and others that generate human-like text. Now what if we switch from text to images? That's where GANs come in. GAN stands for Generative Adversarial Network. It sounds complicated, but here's the idea. Imagine two AIs competing with each other. One is the generator. It tries to create a fake image that looks real. The other is the discriminator. It tries to detect whether the image is fake or real. The generator keeps improving to fool the discriminator, and the discriminator keeps getting better at spotting the fakes. It's like an arms race. Over time, this back and forth produces incredibly realistic images, art, even deepfakes. GANs have been used in tools like "this person does not exist," Style GAN, and early versions of image generators. Now, newer image tools like DALL-E or Midjourney use diffusion models instead of GANs. But GANs laid the foundation. So how do these technologies come together? Let's say you are using ChatGPT, you type a question. The LM, based on a transformer, reads your input and predicts the most likely next words based on your intent and context. That's how you get a coherent response. Now let's say you are using DALL-E or Midjourney. You describe an image with text. The model uses language understanding from transformers and then feeds it into an image generation model like a GAN or a diffusion model to turn your words into pixels. The result? Brand new images based on your imagination. That's the magic of generative AI. It's built on solid math and cutting-edge research, but it feels like magic because of how natural it seems. So to recap, transformers are the architecture. They understand context and relationships in language. LLMs are massive models trained on text. They use transformers to generate human-like content. GANs are models that generate visual content through a creative back and forth process. And together, these technologies power the most advanced AI tools you see today. Whether you are using AI to write content, generate images, write code, or answer complex questions, these are the systems working quietly in the background. It's an exciting time to learn about AI, because once you understand how it works, you can start using it better and even build with it yourself. Thanks for watching.